do you cope with your birthday depression?
А що це таке?
Брашка.
Самогонка?
Да.
Водка?
Да.
Вже. А це на чому носа?
Today is the 9th of August 2025. So, what's the news in Kyiv? What's the news in the capital of freedom? Hello everyone, greetings from the capital of freedom. In this video I will show you how we ordinary Ukrainians live in our city and in a remote Ukrainian village during the war. So what's the news in Kyiv? What's the news in Kyiv? Honestly, I have no idea what to tell you. There haven't been any massive attacks for a week or even more. For 9 days, yeah, for 9 days already. The weather is great, so life is perfect in Kyiv. But for some reason I feel sad, I don't know why. Okay, I will tell you, I'm making this video, I'm filming this on the eve of my birthday, and I'm always sad on my birthday. By the way, what about you? Do you feel sad on your birthday? Once I read a scientific article and it said that absolutely all people feel sad on their birthday. There is even a special term, something like birthday depression. Do you get depressed on your birthday? I think everything, because all people are making some plans for their future on their birthday. Can I make any plans? I can't plan even this day. Maybe today Russians launch Oreshnik or something like this, and I won't have to celebrate my sad birthday. Okay, I will tell you the true reason. Yesterday I read a piece of news that Trump and Putin, yes, I do remember, I promised not to talk about politics, at least for a while, to have a break. But yesterday I read that piece of news that Putin and Trump are going to meet on the 15th of August, and the main demand of Putin is that Ukraine will present him a small gift, the remnants of Donetsk and Lugansk Oblast. My aunt, my dead sister, lives in Kramatorsk. Kramatorsk is a big city, so they want Kramatorsk, Slovyansk, Pokrovsk. Yeah, still Pokrovsk is Ukrainian. Once I told you a story about my aunt. She's the oldest among my father's brothers and sisters. She's almost 80, she's getting a tiny pension, but still she's helping Ukrainian soldiers, she's trying to cook something. Can you imagine? She has lived all her life in Kramatorsk, in Donetsk region, in Donbass. She has her small house there, and now Putin wants this region to become Russian. I can't imagine how she feels right now. I don't know. So Putin has spoiled my birthday. Russians always spoil everything. So what's the news in Kyiv? What's the news in the capital of freedom? Okay, that wasn't my plan to make a video about birthday depressions. By the way, how do you cope with it? Okay, I don't want to sound too negative. Let's talk about something positive. In this video I will show you some of my gifts. Yes, I have already received some of my birthday presents in advance. Honestly, I have no idea how people got to know, how they found my birthday date, my surname, some personal information, some information, actually the information that wasn't intended for the general public. Okay, somehow they did it. I will tell you a funny story. In spring, one of the subscribers of this tiny channel, tiny but brave channel, who was very active in the comments, wrote to me, "I love you. I love you. I love you. And yes, I know that you still love your husband, but your husband is dead. And now I have to tell you the truth about your husband. Your husband was cheating on you. I found a photo of him on the internet with an ugly and fat brunette." I replied, "That ugly and fat brunette is me. Actually, not that fat and not that ugly." Okay, I'm not going to argue with the men who prefer blondes. So, what's the news in Kyiv? I will show you some of my presents.
My dear friends, Babushka Gaля has such a great sense of humor. I will tell you a short story. So, several days ago, I told her that I desperately want to have a swimming pool here, and I told her my story about that crazy DIY project about a small plastic swimming pool. But because local pro-Russian mice and several hedgehogs decided to commit a suicide there in my swimming pool, I can't pour water there, and I told her she knows that I'm having my birthday soon. Are you ready? Look here. Today she brought me my birthday present. By the way, the price is 229 hryvnias. I think this swimming pool looks very cool.
I always entitle my videos "Life in Kyiv versus Village Life during the wartime." And probably you expect me to show some significant differences between these two worlds, between these two dimensions, realities. And I used to say that life in the village is more secure, is much safer. But last week I showed you a house in my village, a house that was destroyed by the Russian Shahed. So no one can give you any guarantees that you will survive in the village. But at least you will be healthier. Look at me, look at me. I spent a week at my village, and I got tent as if I had spent a week somewhere on the seaside, I don't know. And I have lost 3 kilos, yes, I have lost 3 kilos, and everything because I was digging all the time. You know, digging is my PhD's religion. I was digging all the time, I was helping Babushka Gala. Honestly, I don't understand people who go to the gym Especially, I don't understand people who are taking pictures of themselves in the gym. It's like, look at me, look at my perfect ass. Okay, it seems I'm being negative as well. That's none of my business. Let them take pictures, let them film themselves. Okay, let's move on to the village news, to our celebrity, to our new friend Babushka Galia. I promise next week after my birthday, I will drive to the village and I will show you the continuation of the story about Babushka Galia's bed, our Never Give Up community's piglets and our cow. So what's the news in our village? Yeah. So what's the news in our village? We Kievan residents, when coming to this village, we feel like we're real war veterans. It's like, how is life? Look here. I'm just looking at the screen of my phone, and again an air raid in Kyiv. That was I was trying to tell you. So it's like every night we're having. Every night it is the largest ever missile attack, and every time villagers are checking the news and they read about human casualties, about destroyed buildings, about all these nightmares. So we Kievan residents feel like real war veterans. Everyone is asking me, so how do you survive there in Kyiv? By the way, there are so many people from Kyiv here right now. Today is Sunday, and it seems all villagers have relatives in Kyiv, because my village is not far from Kyiv. Actually, so comparatively far from Kyiv. And last week I wrote that my village is not a safe place because it is not far from the border with Belarus, and Belarus is Russia's friend. Okay. So what's the news in our village? I'm trying to find my way in this field, but there are so many weeds and they are so high and vigorous, and I think this field is absolutely gorgeous. Look here, so many flowers. I don't like roses, I like field flowers. Okay. А що це? А що це таке?
Брашка.
Самогонка?
Да.
Водка?
Да.
Да. Це на чому? На сахарі? А що?
Цукор іди. Це ж одна вилізе красиво така. Іди, виходь, бігом.
А це що, індички чи що це?
Ні, це кури.
Ні, оці, ну я ж, це різні види курей. Ой, виходить, боже, я її боюся. Галя, вони всі виходять. Всі виходять. А ну, заходьте. Пш-пш-пш-пш. Пш-пш-пш-пш-пш. О, вони мене слухаються.
Хай виходить, Віка. Віка,
Ау,
іди сюди.
іду.
Віка, моя Петруха є декоративна.
Ой, мамочки.
Та не бійся, диви, декоративна.
Ой, який гарний.
Скажи.
Ой, боже мой.
Куди ти, блядь, біжиш? Диви. Петрушка. Петрушка, мій Петрушка.
То він тільки для краси. Чуєш, вони всі виходять.
Хай виходь, на хуй.
Да?
А десь його. Дай мені молоток, я піду корову поб'ю, ти тут познімай. Давай. Пішли. Подожди. Сей. Подходь.
Я?
Оце зараз таке, от оте, да. Отой жовтяк, який на пні
Я
посилав.
вже забрав Романенка, здавайте в колгосп. Забери, нахуй мені.
Some people ask me how I will be celebrating my birthday. No special celebrations, no luxurious restaurants, my dear friends. I will be at home with my parents, with my kids, and with Richie and Tosik. Oh, by the way, my friend Oksana, you know her, invited me to join her for 6 days to Turkey. It's the cheapest destination from Ukraine to the seaside. Egypt and Turkey are the cheapest ones. And some people blame me that I'm a bad mother, that I haven't taken my kids to the seaside for several years, for a long time. But you know, for me, the most important thing now is to finish my old village bomb shelter renovation, restoration, I don't know. Because in winter, I want to have a backup plan in case of blackouts. Okay, I will share, I think I'm allowed to, I will share some of Oksana's stories. She's still there, and every time she is messaging me, and she is complaining all the time. So, and she has sent me some funny videos. Maybe I will share them with you. So she will be today. She will be a co-author of this video. So she's complaining all the time, and the main problem is that maybe according to her estimation, 80% of holiday makers are Russians. Can you imagine? So maybe 20%, okay, 15% are Germans, 5%, I don't know, some people from different regions of this world, and 70% are Russians. And can you imagine, an ordinary Ukrainian is lying on the beach, and he or she is surrounded by Russians. So Russians are just ubiquitous, they are everywhere. Okay, if you don't want to have any conflicts, you may just stay quiet and don't talk about politics. But all these Russians are very loud, they're aggressive. She said that some of them bring speakers to the beach and they are listening Russian music. So all people on the beach have to listen this Russian music. Now the most popular singer in Russia, a favorite singer of Putin, is so-called shaman. So they are listening to shaman like Matushka Россия, and they are singing Matushka Россия in Turkey. So Oksana says that it's the most terrible holiday of her life. Luckily, I'm here in Kyiv. No seaside for me. No seaside for me. Oh.
Кому хороший белый айран? Вот я и хотел сказать, кто хочет, идем со мной. Там пиво холодное, айран холодный. А что так? Айран тоже будет хорошо, с вещами на выход сразу же. И арбузы, дыня. Но это не наше кафе.
My dear friends, I'm still boasting on my birthday presents. You saw this and this. Now one more present. I think I will have everything with the inscription "Never give up." I think it is cool. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And remember, never, never, never give up. My dear friends, thank you so much. This is the best birthday present I ever had. The best one. Thank you, my Never Give Up community. Hugs and kisses to everyone. Тосик, боже, Тосик.
Yes, my dear friends, I have bought a cake already, and if you were here, I would treat you, my dear friends, my Never Give Up community. By the way, I asked my old friend ChatGPT about birthday depression, and it said that the main reasons are excessive demands on myself. What else? Excessive expectations and getting stuck in the past. Okay, let's move on. Show must go on, my dear friends. Show must go on. Thank you for watching. Pray for Ukraine, and goodbye.
There can't be no light if darkness don't exist. He never left my side. He showed me the way out of all the storms raging at the sea. He gave me back my life. I owe him everything.